I got acquainted with the Israeli culture first, staying in Israel. There was a lot of negative attitude towards Orthodox Jews in Israel too. They would call them the penguins. If they would see them with a hat, montur, they would say, oh, there's another penguin coming.
Even the Jews said
Yes, of
that,
course.
the
Yes, the
Orthodox
Israeli people, yeah, of course. There's,
and they live in a colony.
and nobody really told me to go there. They all said, don't do that, this is not interesting, they will not accept this.
Especially if you take a camera.
לא, לא, שום דבר, לא פה, אני אשבר לך את זה. לך בבית, לא, אני לא רוצה פה.
They actually wanted to grab my microphone, you know, take a microphone, break down my camera, and hit me. And said, go home, you know, go home where you come from, you know, you have nothing lost here, you know. To expect that. So I went in some shops and not really changed much. Until there was a situation in a bookstore.
You have television? Which television? IBS? FBI?
Yeah, no FBI, no FBI, no danger, no
That's
danger.
FBI.
No FBI.
You from the Sabak?
No,
The KGB?
no KGB, no KGB.
No KGB?
No danger, no danger.
I want the picture at BBC London.
And he would say, yeah, $10, you know, a joke, $10, a speech, $100, $10,000, I give you all the pictures in the world, you know, he said. Yeah, I thought he was a very funny guy, very entertaining, very nice. And so I went with him and he got out of the store and he would start to tell me about his life.
Ich habe schon Enkel. Ich habe schon 7 Enkel.
7 Enkel, ja?
3 Kinder und 7 Enkel.
Oh, ich gratuliere. Sehr schön. Wie alt sind deine Kinder?
Mein Größter geboren 29, der Älteste.
Ja?
Meine Tochter, meine 26.
Ja.
Und der ganz kleine 22. Ich wohne doch nicht weit.
Ah, du wohnst hier. Gleich hier, okay.
Ich weiß, mein Vater hat ihn erlaubt zu machen, ein Picture, aber probieren.
Probieren. Ja, ja, das ist richtig. Wir müssen das probieren.
Weil er hat nicht so lieb gemacht, Picture.
He would tell me how he would visit Vienna. And just by the few words, how he would talk about Vienna, about the Donau, about the houses there, you know. I would understand what a beauty it was for him. And so he talked about his grandfather, his great-grandfather, big rabbi, very famous, very important man.
Mein Urgroßvater liegt dort. Begraben dort begraben. Ein großer Rabbiner. Ein Weltrabbiner. Mein Vater, ich komme am Anfang Krieg. Er wohnt da, er lebt noch mit, er existiert noch.
And he would be in a bakery close by.
Wie alt ist er?
Bald 90. Ich kann ihn sehen, ob er will. Der Gast heißt Icheska-Straße.
Können wir zu ihm gehen, zusammen? Machen Visite.
Kann sein.
Und wir sprechen zu ihm.
Warum ist er so? Er kennt alles, er weiß alles. Mein Vater weiß Historie, Geografie, alles weiß er.
Gehen wir zu ihm.
Komm.
Ah, okay.
But he was actually very afraid of his father.
Mein Vater hat mir gesagt, wir gehen ein schlimm Boy. Und mein Vater hat mir gesagt, ich bin ein niederträchtiger, ausbunter Mensch, ein Vagabund, ein störendes Element.
He came close to the bakery. He said, okay, you go, you know, go slowly, be careful, he said. And he backed off, he let me go in.
Gehen Sie rein langsam.
Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Sassi. Maar wat zeg je?
Ich kaufe ein bisschen Kuchen. Ein bisschen Kuchen, diese mit...
Mama?
Sie sprechen Deutsch. Bisschen?
Welche Sprache? Von wo sind Sie?
Von Schweiz.
Sie sind von Zürich?
Ja, genau.
Ja, ja. In Südschweiz. Dort spricht man etwas Latinisch. Genf spricht man Französisch.
Das wissen Sie.
Ja. Und Antisemitismus ist in alle Teile. Und die Deutschen, ja, die Schweizer liberale Menschen sind die größten Antisemiten. Mit dieser freundlichen Sprache.
Wie viele Sprachen sprechen Sie?
Unzählige.
Unzählige.
Ja.
Also Sie sprechen Deutsch.
Ja, wir sprechen Deutsch auch.
Ungarisch.
Aber erstens sagen Sie mir, was Sie benötigen. Bitte?
Mit Creme. Mit Creme.
Creme. Ma יש לך עם Creme.
Creme, ja.
Das hier aber im Creme. Dort ist eine Tüte und bedienen sich bitte. Ich habe deutschen Boden nicht betreten. Nein.
Sie sprechen so gut Deutsch.
Yes, I speak also English language, no correctly.
And Hungarian, you speak Hungarian?
Ja, Ungarisch also.
Also?
Ja, speak Slowakisch, Tschechisch, Ungarisch.
Russian.
Говорим по-русски. Говорим по-русски. Diese Herren sprechen nicht Deutsch.
Sprechen nicht Deutsch, ja?
Nein, nicht einer.
Ein bisschen, er spricht ein bisschen.
Nein. Er kann ein bisschen. Die gehören zu den orientalischen Gemeinden. Ja, sie sind nicht Europäer, diese zwei. Er ist ein russischer.
Wo sind Sie?
Ich bin von Mitteleuropa. Sie haben es vergessen, ich spreche auch Hebräisch.
Auch Hebräisch haben wir ganz vergessen, ne?
Das haben Sie ganz vergessen. Bitte, ich suche Sie, machen Sie kein Picture von mir.
Kein Picture.
Was denn halten Sie das?
Das ist nur für Dokumente.
You know, when I film, to me, I cooperate. I do not pass judgment.
Also jetzt werden Sie religiöse Philosophie mit mir studieren?
Genau.
That is very important that if you can look into someone's eyes and you don't hide behind the camera, they don't feel that vulnerable.
Also was bekomme ich für den Interview? Check-in? Leben Sie recht wohl, fühlen sich sehr gut und tun Sie noch Menschen Unikunst forschen.
Generally, I feel this is no problem because people like to show what they see.
Don't look here. Don't look here. Okay. Don't look here.
There are two things. One is curiosity and one is vanity.
ერთი კონი ჩემი იყო ვაკაშვილო. ჩავდე, შვილს გეპიზები თუ არ ჩამედოს კაცო ახლა. მიდი ახლა მე 40 გავიჩარეთ. შვილო, ფული ძალიან გიყვარს შენ, არ მიყვარს ეგეთი რაღაცები მე.
ფული კაია.
კაია, კაია.
სუამის.
აბა უყურე, ამიტომ გამოსხა. კვარტალში ხელ მიგებდა?
რეგეტრიალევინა, ხო იგებ?
რა ვიცი კაცო.
შედებილოს.
აოცია. აგანებე თავი კაცო 20-იანია.
60-იან და გაჰყრავა.
დატრია. რა უნდა კაცო რა არის? და აღარ გამოელია რენტებია.
პარიზში, ვაშინგტონში, ლონდონში.
სიკელა მინდა კაცო. ერთი ვედრა ხურდა მქონდა და წაიღეთ რა.
აბა.
ბიჭო ერთი ხელი აღარ მომიგო შვილო, ცოდუ არა.
When people are curious, they will cross borders.
20 გავიგით მომიგეთ 2 ლარი და.
Where do you have the camera? I mean, you have it in front of your eyes?
Never. Because by doing that, I take attention away from the person I want to get close to. I have the camera in my hand.
ზალი მოგიყვანე და კოზი არა ჩუკი, კაცი ხარ შენ კაცო.
დადი ძუნწი ხარ შენ ვიღაცა.
გამეპარეთ მაშინ ბიჭო და აი
ყოზე არა ჩუქარ, ძალი მოუყვანე. ცოლი მოიყვანე, ესეთი ყველა გიждდებო, ყველას უყვარს კაი გოგონა. ამ მათხოვარს მოუყვანე, ჩხუბი დამეწყო აჩუქერა, მე მეთქი რა უთხარი. გეგონება არა, ქვარ ვეჩუქებია, ძველის გაუხარდებოდი.
ისე მათ დამწდა გული და მე გაგვიდი მოდი და
And you feel the picture.
Yeah, I know, but this is about the distance. This is about the right angle. And sometimes maybe I check quickly the monitor.
Что же было? На крещение 10 лет. Вот сколько я все видел, твари. А сейчас, о, какие здоровые. Мы в нас приходили, гнали все, немцы, здоровые все портянки, все завязаны, война была. Ой, какая война была неизбежная.
А ты вот помнишь, где у тебя отец работал, мать?
На весь посадмочи, гречи, ксель, все поле было. Поле было, нас было 8 бедоков, все, в хлеб. Все, в хлеб.
В них про радость и горе мне пели, но одна из тех песен память...
А потом голод
Все сами себе не...
20-м, 22-й, 2 голода было. Все продавать нет. Сейчас вот видишь, Игорь Первого поставил. Забыл я, вот давай, куда? Попов раскула, церкви ломали во время вот этой войны. Я сидел в комнате, песни согнул, где, есть камень. Ну что, все я переживал, вот помру, все Богдов пережил, все переживал. Дай Бог добрым здоровьем. О, как тяжело расставаться.
But usually I try to engage. Engage is everything.
მაროსადე?
მარო ნაღვარევშია.
იქით არის? ხო, სახლს დაათვალიერებენ, გადაიღებენ, თქვენ ცხოვრებას ნახავენ, კარგი?
მოდით. არაფერი პრობლემა.
Do you feel obsessed now, or do you feel that, or you are against that we make a film of you, or vanity? What is more important?
It's a chance to talk about what I see and what I do.
This is our monitor. This is the type of network now for us. It's the type of communication set.
I think this is a natural, it's a drive. Curiosity is a driver, a main driver. All gets us to travel, all gets us to stick our noses into things we don't understand yet. This is learning, you know.
What makes a picture? És mit teszi a képet képpé?
You see the rain here. You see the echo of the movement.
Látod
Created by raindrops.
az eső miféle gyönyörű ritmusokat hoz létre?
I walked into one of the most modern buildings, a hotel in Shanghai, Pudong.
Modernebb Shanghai épületbe
And I
mentem be.
found the structure,
És ott
which was
észrevettem ezt
here
a
you see,
szerkezetet,
the
ezt a
structure of the
szerkezetet.
carpet even.
The
structure of the building, you see,
az épületet, a
and the
vízcseppet, a
structure of a
szerkezet,
raindrop.
és magának egy vízcseppnek is a szerkezete
Of the
fölmutat
echoing of structure of a
és
raindrop.
ennek a visszhangját
It's the most
vettem
modern
csak
building in
észre, hogy
Shanghai.
egy
You look
modern
here down into
épület,
the lobby,
és
and if
egyszer
you
csak
turn round,
körbenéz az ember, és akkor vízhangokat hall, azokat a
you look
formákat.
into the ceiling. This is the ceiling of the
Ez a
building.
plafonja például annak az épületnek, és egyszerűen ez
Piece of
fantasztikus,
architecture, which just got finished
ezt most
a couple of
fejezték
months
be. What are you learning now? What is the new thing what you want to grasp in the future as a filmmaker or artist?
Right now is how I can express what I feel.
How are you? How are you?
Fine, thank you. What's your name?
What about you? My name is Farzadekka. My name is
Rumi, maybe it's easier to film than to talk.
Who has a girlfriend?
Du zocht hij was jij
To talk is always a challenge for me.
He has a girlfriend and the parents don't know. How does he do that? How does he do that?
حالا میگه مادرش که نمیدونه شما چیکار میکنید؟
Telephone speaking. And there's no dangerous.
خطر نداره برای it's dangerous.
Why?
Check it out.
He's hating.
Oh, he hits you. Oh, he hits you. Here, face. Yeah. Very hard.
Get my thoughts together, make it short, precise, understandable. It's a tremendous impetus there.
Hatalmas nagy lökés van egyébként most Kínában, és egy nagy boom.
And the people are ready to move forward.
És az emberek készen vannak arra, hogy előre haladjanak. Which direction? Milyen irányba haladnak a kínaiak?
Towards prosperity.
A jólét felé. It's a bit shocking to have this tension. De egy kicsit veszélyes is, vagy nagyon fájó.
This is China. They enter, they move.
Is Shanghai developing, or is it just growing? Fejlődik, vagy nő Shanghai?
Tremendously developing.
Fejlődik, fantasztikusan
Developing
fejlődik.
as we cannot imagine here.
What do you offer for China?
We have Raising China.
Yeah? Yeah, that's what we have been doing
Yes.
together, yeah?
Raising China, and Alice in Wonderland we have.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland, very nice story. Alice in Wonderland is a very nice story. It's this little kid, 13 months old, does not speak yet. And, people always say big cities are terrible for children. They should have a garden around the house, something like that, But there are millions of children have no garden around the house. They live in an apartment somewhere in a big city, millions of people in there. So I thought it cannot be true. Big cities must be paradise for children.
From the present moment, how do you look at your films? For example, what you made half a year ago, 10 years ago. You have a new relation to your old films. I mean, you have recontextualized your thing, or does it change, or does it remain the same?
It can be fixed to a moment with visual tools. But how I make interpretation of it, how I read it, this changes because I change, actually. Very important is, the more I can store what I experience, the more I change. The less I can store, the more my hard disk is filled up and blocks. So the trick is to get the storage set up right.
Life om gegeben, gesagt. Live, life. Nu kör vi live. 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 Live with your
Life, life.
Live.
It's not my name, is George.
And for this, I have my camera. It's a tool to get behind what's going on.
This is the picture here.
Yeah?
And this is 2 by 4 meters. And here I took an excerpt, 10 by 15 centimeters. I said, how does this look? 3-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
And how could it look, the whole thing? But this is years of work. So I just took an excerpt and I put it into computer. He worked 2 years to create images and to create bus routes.
Liebst du mich? Liebst du mich? Hm?
Ist, dass wir uns immer wieder fragen, worauf es ankommt. Ist, dass wir uns immer wieder fragen, worauf es ankommt. Ist, dass wir uns immer wieder fragen, worauf es ankommt.
This drawing which I showed you, I worked 9 months.
Ich nehme non Campari Soda. Weit unter mir liegt's Wolkenmeer. Der Ventilator summt leisli. Es ist, als gäb's mich nicht mehr. Ich seh aus Fenster 2 Turbinen. Das Flugzeug wankt leicht in der Luft. Durchs Mikrofon sagt der Co-Pilot.
On your left, you can see Malaga through the dust.
Ich nehme non Campari Soda. Weit unter uns liegt's Nebelmeer. Der Ventilator summt leise.
Has your attitude towards your earlier pictures, let's say about paintings around us, changed? Or do they mean the very same thing whenever you look at them?
I will take my temperament down. I will calm down. I will slow down. It will be all slow motion what I do. My goal is to communicate visually. So I believe very strongly in this great possibility to invent the world every moment, every day. Visual communication, I feel, is very powerful, has many more layers, is not one-dimensional, and it can cross borders and languages. So I can communicate to people I cannot verbally. My great interest is in abstract art because I can invent the object. And every hand is different. Same hand, different result. You see?
By the way, can you judge your students? I mean, when they draw, és a diákokat, amikor rajzolnak, akkor azokat megítéled?
I can judge the process they put on the paper.
Azt a folyamatot tudom megítélni, amit ők látnak.
How the line flows. I can
ahogy
judge.
ez a vonal megy, ahogy az folyik.
So this is very interesting.
By the way, what students you had? I mean, what university?
24 years old.
Azt kérdeztem, hogy milyen diákok voltak, ilyen 20 évesek.
5-year program.
Egy 5 éves ilyen művészeti programnak a részei.
These were students from the Freedom Arts Department, which is a newly created art department.
Ez egy új művészeti főiskolai irányzat, különböző.
Modern art.
It is multimedia, rather.
Multimedia. Maybe here. So first line is the most important line, and then it develops. You first have to decide. I always tell them, look for the system. I always tell them, look for the system. You're able
Akkor már képesek vagyunk.
to develop 100 pictures.
Film said to be very concrete, and photography in itself, which is made through objectives, seems to be more bound to earth. You feel freedom in filming, you can create in freedom, or you just observe or simply depict or condense or somehow conserve. How can a filmmaker create with an objective tool like a camera?
By following the object. By following what the object, what the flower, the bee, the pig experiences. I try to follow this movement. Hey, I always come from the background that life is being created at every moment. There's always something going on. Be it so-called important or not important, something is going on.
What do you like to become when you finish school? No fussy, no fussy, no fussy. No fussy, no fussy.
No English today. Hello یعنی سلام. 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 بابا hello.
Salam. Ah, salam is hello.
Salam.
Ah, salam.
یعنی خدا حافظ.
How is bye? What is bye? خدا حافظ. خدا حافظ.
بیا. ما خودمون اینجا انگلیسی درس میدیم. داشته به انگلیسی میفهمی انگلیش؟ یو انگلیش میفهمی؟
The beginning is always a tense thing. I guess any start needs a lot of energy.
What's happened?
Maybe, just blocked.
Blocked what?
Maybe flooding. Moisture. Eject cassette, but it does not eject, it's blocked.
A lot of unknown factors. How it develops, where it goes to, this is all the time like that. When it takes off, things are running, things are developing, things get created on the go.
So when you get complete, you are satisfied with something, what you created?
Often I do not know what the film is all about. I don't even know the title. Very often I find the title and we have the film finished, you know.
Can you imagine what picture is taken from that camera, from the camera left? What do you look like?
Like a grilled pig.
And from the other one? Look, at the grilled pig is okay, but I thought that you were in a prison, like behind the. Why did you go to Russian Moscow prison? And what did you want the audience learn from this film?
I was very impressed how strong people are, even though they are under very harsh conditions in the prison. I felt strong emotions about it. Will to survive, the will to get out.
Then sort of all boils down to some compact thing.
But I have to keep it open. I have to keep it open as long as possible.
You have some little cloth for cleaning my lens.
I have.
You do. Do.
With many inputs, new things. But at the same time, you already start to get into position to take off.
Minden függöny mögött ott van egy mozi.
I guess to me, behind the curtain are emotions.
Jürg szerint a függöny mögött érzelmek vannak. Váratlan dolgok, történések, amikről nem tudjuk, hogy meg fognak történni.
Behind the curtain are adventures.
Kalandok vannak a függöny mögött.
Away from us. Behind the curtain is kind of a random access to reality.
Valamiféle véletlen rátalálás, valamiféle véletlen generátor.
If this experience is successful, it is like traveling to a foreign land.
Olyan ez, mint hogy az ember egy idegen országba utazna. Hogyha ez a tapasztalásunk igazán mély, akkor olyan, mint hogy a kalandozna.
It is an experience which intensifies the incidental.
És a mozi az nem
the unimportant.
A mozi nem egyéb, mint egyszer
csak
lényegessé tesz valamit, ami eddig korábban lényegtelen volt. Kevésbé fontos.
Unexpectedly appears significant.
Csak egyszer csak váratlanul valami, ami eddig semmi nem volt, egyszer csak fontos lesz. You don't create for the audience?
And I don't create for myself.
És még sem maga, sem a közönség számára nem alkot, úgymond.
I create for discovery.
A felfedezés kedvéért alkot az ember.
That little is happening.
És azt akarom neki elmagyarázni, hogy kicsi dolog történik.
Because nothing is said.
Mert hogy semmit nem mondunk ki.
Just the pictures, you know.
Csak a képek, csak a képek.
While this is going on, I suddenly inject visual and musical flux.
És tulajdonképpen csak beleinjektálok bizonyos zenei, illetve képi dolgokat. So when you get complete, you are satisfied with something what you created?
Yes, I'm satisfied, yes. And I don't expect more. You know, this is what it is. It's a product, and with the limits which come with it, with the limits which I have.
No.
How I can go about things, this is all a given.
What we are doing now is a film.
It's life, you know, it's just a possibility to look at it.
When I look at this booklet, it looks like a booklet, but it is it is your discs, your works, which are, I mean, it's quite impressive. There is a flight to the moon. You should be the first who discovers with camera, because probably the impression would be much better than if a technician or an astronaut makes it. I don't want to send you to the moon, but if there is a chance, I will accompany you. I mean.